And finally, the other big thing, kind of again touching on the market with people buying and selling penny stocks, is I'm sure you've heard the term of pump and dumps. Okay, one site you got to check out. I think it's just Google pump and dumps, and I believe it's pumpanddumps.com. I don't hang at that site much anymore, but I used to when I was in penny stocks as I started learning more and losing more about pump and dumps. Okay. And so when you have a lot of these penny stock services, these newsletters, and they get out and they hype these stocks, they are getting paid. If you read the small print on the website that you signed up for, even the ones you paid for, premium services, you read the small print, they're often marketing firms, and they state that, they are paid and compensated for their opinions and for their actions that they call you to make in buying and selling stocks. Okay? And if you go to pumpanddumps.com, you'll see the campaigns that are active. Currently, they update it every day on the stocks and all the the stock picking services. And it'll tell you, like, stock ABCD is being hyped today through these companies and this much money. And it's pretty much beware. And the stock might go up and it's manipulated. It might go up 30, 40, 50%. You come along late. Hey, I don't want to miss the boat. This is going to go to the moon. You buy in, it's already 20, 30% up or more. And then the rug gets pulled out from underneath you. And then the people who already bought in at very low levels, who are hyping the stock, they sell at the peak. They manipulate it. They know when to sell. And as soon as they pull their 10 million shares off the table, you're stuck holding the bag, okay? And then you're now the bag holder, and a broke one at that. So that's my opinion of penny stocks. Now the good news, okay? My experience with this is I've lost a lot of money. And my experience in trading is well over 10 years, 10, 15 years. I've lost a lot of money. I don't hardly lose any money now. I make money now. Some days I lose money. Some days I make money. But you know what? I don't lose any money. Okay? I mean, not really. Because I have a trading plan. I protect my risk. I do my technical analysis. I study the companies, and not very in depth. I don't put like 40 hours a week in, but I have my systems, and I know what to look for technically. I know what I want to look for: strong, healthy companies. And I don't remember what book or where I'd read it, but it's like if you're to invest money in a team, you're going to put your money down on the best team that you know most likely is going to win. You're not going to put $500 on the Washington Generals against the Globetrotters. You know what I mean? Yeah, they might be cheap, but they suck. They're not going to make any money. And that's how these stocks are priced. That's how the market determines the value of these stocks. So again, that's why it's important you pick these stocks that are making money quarter after quarter, and they're growing. Not just growing at 5%, they're growing at 15, 20% per quarter. Sales are growing. You want winners. You know what I mean? You're not going to go buy a wheelbarrow for a car. You're going to buy, you want to get a good car that's going to last, all that kind of stuff. So you want to pick winners. And penny stocks are not winners. They are losers. They are the bottom of the barrel. All right. Well, if I'm sure many of you who trade in pennies absolutely disagree with me, and that's all right. That's fine. I truly believe that in your trading career, and as you gain experience and everything in trading, you'll get tired of losing money, and you'll soon come around like I did. And it might take a few years and a few $1,000s, and boy, I sure hope not. And the one thing I can tell you, what I did early on when I was losing money, and I switched to paper. I was going to college at the time, and a few $100s here and there really adds up to a college student. And I switched to paper. And I thought, okay, I got to prove it to myself. If I'm so smart and picking these stocks, and certainly I didn't have a trading plan back then, but if I know that they're going to go up and all that, I'll trade on paper. And I'd have a notebook, and I'd say, okay, let's just say I bought 500 shares of this at $1. Okay? Oftentimes I would lose. And I'd be very glad I played on paper before I threw real money down. And I went years playing on paper, learning. And you don't have to do that, but you don't have to throw money down every time you see a good stock. The market goes up and down every day, every year. There's plenty of markets. You will not miss out on the great opportunity. Okay? So that's what I have for you. I hope you appreciate my opinion. I'm not here to argue with anybody about it. I'm just giving you my testimony on it. I have a website, topflighttrades.com. If you want to check it out, I'm on Twitter and all that, and we trade with and communicate with a lot of good people, a lot of very smart people who've been doing this a lot longer than myself. And when you're trading, it's really good to get in good company with people who really know where you can learn from. And that's what I offer to you. I want to be a resource to you, like I've had all these years, and can really learn a lot. So I wish you luck and wish you plenty of profits and happy trading. And thanks again.